Good evening, we are here unveiling a box from our friends at Greebo. Thank you Lorenzo, thank you Alessio and all the team, doing a lot of hard work and bringing us a lot more to our hobby. This is my first unboxing and please bear with me while we go through this. What we will be unboxing here is Greebo soon coming on Kickstarter. We have the Skaven team here. The Kickstarter will have more than just that. So this is the Wrives Ratman team, okay, made in the special Greebo night, of which I will be discussing later. Now this package came in the standard Greebo packaging, which, as you can see here, you can cut up and use as the bottom of the bases. You can see that in there, it's numbered for your team. I don't know if this is going to be the final packaging that Greebo will unveil, or if we'll have something like the Snug and they will do their own custom packaging for this team, which has become standard as well for Greebo with their exceptional products and services. Inside that comes this box. Once you open it, most of you are familiar with the standard packaging from Greebo. Very well packed to the bases, foam, making sure that everything stays tight and doesn't move. Once you open it, you have all the bits and bobs over here with the bases and everything ready to boot. In the first box we have mostly tokens and stuff. We have this bust, which I'm assuming is the turn marker. Okay, beautiful sculpt. Might I also add that the attention to detail as customary from Greebo's team is amazing. But more than that, I think this is the most beautiful looking Skaven team I have ever seen, because sometimes it's just, I feel that they're trying too hard to be Skaven, or they take it overboard with one team or another, but I feel they've kept the essence of Skaven and Warpstone and how they are, while also having a really cool, really nice team. This, I believe, is the ref with his card there. Greebonite is the new resin, is very strong resin, okay, as you can see, malleable. They have another parts which have been done in a special other resin type material called Flexirock, which they have been using for the parts that might be more prone to breaking. This is perhaps my favorite miniature, which is the cheerleader, okay, with popcorn, and it's just beautiful miniature. Turn counters, Warpstone inspired. Fantastic. Look at this two-headed cheerleader, assistant coach, whatever it is. They're cheering. It's just fantastic. The level of quality from Greebo is just out of this world. This is the prone marker for the Rat Ogre, and in this box is perhaps the most beautiful piece, which is the Rat Ogre. And just look at that. It's marvelous. Having that on the pitch. And might I also add, it's not extremely big, so if I had to put him next to, let me see if I can find a miniature, just a generic, I have something here, yes, I have an old Wood Elf Catcher 3rd edition, and this is the Rat Ogre, okay. If I pull out a standard 32mm base, he just juts out slightly from it, okay, as you can see, but is not, remember these are the old standard size miniatures, and that's the new, so the newer 32mm are bigger. That's the Rat Ogre. So while having a dominating presence, it's very easily manageable on the field. Amazing. As you can see, his claws are also from very good material, so even if you get a drop. As you can see, this miniature does need slight cleaning, but in general, this is one of the most fantastic things that I like with Greebo miniatures, is they are very clean, and the cleaning required is quite minimal. Beautiful. Also, what I found as they've progressed and learned more about it, so one of the Kickstarters I backed from Greebo, and I backed I think all of them, and one of them was the Dark Elves one. All the elves, they had the Dark Elves, they had the Wood Elves, etc. And for me, that I paint out of necessity rather than I enjoy painting. They were very difficult to paint. It's just so much detail, and the armor was not done in a way that was easy to paint. However, even from the halflings and this team as well, you can see that they're very contrast paint friendly, or speed paint, or whatever brand you use, because there is big spaces where you can put that contrast paint in rather than having the detail directly on that. So I think there's a fantastic balance from ease on, not just ease of painting the miniature, but also ease of having it on the field. It's important that we don't have that thrower with the crazy tail that we had from Games Workshop. And I'm gonna go and open up the second box, okay? So here we have the bases, the bigger bases, the 40mm one that go for the Rat Ogre. If I had to put him there, you'll get a better idea of his perfect fit on there, yeah. There we go. And that works out fantastically. So here we have two compartments, okay? I'm gonna show you in just a second. Okay, we have two compartments. This is the rats made from Greebonite, okay? And these are the Flexirock parts. Now, this is most important because these are the parts which are more normally prone to breaking, and they've been done. Greebo have come up with the special material which is much tougher. So I've been dropping it on the floor, I've been testing it out. You can see the malleability in this, okay? I'm really giving it a good stress test, and that doesn't break, okay? Has this one, for example, has quite small ankles, but it's made from extremely hard resin that is not gonna break. Especially these are something that normally goes for me, okay? These little fingers. In fact, I want to show you, give you an example, because not a well painted, and here you get an idea of why. I have the Tree Man from Greebo. While it is a fantastic miniature, as you can see, all the fingers have been snapped off, or most of them. The left hand is fine, but the right hand, which is outstretched, all the fingers have gone. And Greebo have realized this and have developed a new product where this has been fixed. So yeah, cheers Greebo. And you can see the fantastic quality. If you go on their page as well, you will find these miniatures expertly painted as well, and it's just beautiful. I can't wait to see these in everyone's hands, and these blitzers, the essence of how the helmet wraps around their head is just fantastic. This is really a fantastic theme. I can't wait to get the opportunity to play some Skaven, because right now I'm preparing my Wood Elf for the World Cup. Though next week I'm gonna be in Copenhagen for Garden Bowl, so very excited for that. It's a tournament I've been meaning to go to for a while, and I'm taking Dwarves. This is the other blitzer, okay, and I think that is, this team is just stupendous. Here we have what I believe is the Gutter Runner, okay, You can see the wrapped heads. Okay, so they've still kept the basics of Skaven as we know them, but have improved them and taken them to a whole new other level. So ladies and gentlemen, get notified as you can. Oh, look at this, this is just stupendous. That's another gutter runner, and he's been mechanically enhanced, and he has all the cogs and stuff in his back, powered by warpstone, and I think these are just fantastic. I want to show you as well the flimsy parts and how, because I know a lot of people that put a lot of time and effort into their painting and hate it when a beautiful game like Blood Bowl and though we do get some rough treatment in while we're playing them, we do give our miniatures some rough treatment, so getting them in excellent material is definitely, you can see here, pressing it, holding it, nothing's giving, it's just fantastic. Remember, these are not even the Flexirock ones. The Flexirock ones are the bits and pieces which are even tougher. Yeah. So yeah, thank you Greebo, well done. I think I'm very excited. I will try and get these painted, and we'll see how that goes. Thanks for sending everything, guys. I hope you support Greebo. They have a fantastic, not just their materials are great, their designers are really good, but the most important is their customer service, and that's what the best thing to expect from any company is, because anything can go wrong, you know. And I've had perhaps done an order and had a piece missing or had something broken, and they're extremely quick to answer, and they're very helpful in making sure that at the end of the day you as the customer are satisfied and any issue is resolved as soon as possible. Might I also add, the last thing, their shipping, at least to Malta, where we have a lot of, normally we receive stuff much later, takes a long time for stuff to get shipped here, but Greebo have fantastic shipping handlers, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing. So yeah, thank you. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye.